Hey love, you said, what if one day I can't see you anymore?
How come? You can still hear me.
You're just kidding with me.
I mean it. Can you hear me?
Hey love, you said, what if one day I can't see you anymore?
How come? You can still hear me.
You're just kidding with me.
I mean it. Can you hear me?
尊敬的各位来宾。
Distinguished guests, our event will begin in 1 minute. Please be seated and turn your cell phone into vibration or mute mode. Thank you for your cooperation.
灵感成真，可灵。
From vision to screen, unveiling Kling AI 2.1. Now let's get started. Welcome to Unveiling Kling AI 2.0. Now let's give the floor to Senior Vice President of Questro Technology, Head of the Community Science Department, Gai Kun, for the keynote speech. Let's unveil the Kling AI 2.0. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and audience around the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Gai Kun. It is my great honor to see so many old and new friends who have been supporting Kling AI over the years. Here, I'm unveiling the Kling AI 2.0. From the very beginning, I would like to share with you our mission. About a year ago, which is about March and April of last year, when I was checking the first DIT model output, I had an idea in my heart. When can I use AI to turn the 3-body into a real video? Or when I can use the AI to render my imagination of the universe, my aspiration for the Black Forest into a video. This simple vision has been discussed with our team members, and now it becomes the vision and vision of our AI. We want to turn the vision into screen. We hope that everyone can become the director to make the exciting storytelling of our own. Thank you very much. Last June 6th, we released the AI 1.0. This is the first of its kind. In the beginning of the release, we were fully aware that the video generation is a marathon and we are still far away from our destination, and we know that the race will be competitive. That's why after the release, the Kling AI has been racing so hard. We have been fastly iterate our products. In the past 10 months, we have experienced 20 iterations and released 9 milestones. And coming up next, I would like to show you the overview of our products in a video. This is the launch of our products. The first one, the second one, and the latest one. Kling AI 1.5, 1.6. In different time of the last year. Thank you very much for your support. From the beginning of the release, Kling AI has been taking the modeling outcome as our priority. After we released the 1.0, we began to have the race, and each companies have also released their own. So actually a lot of the unicorns has also released their own products of similar kind. So in the past 1 year, in terms of the model effect, we are in the top. This is an overseas testing website, artificial analysis, assessed by the users, we can see that Kling AI and another very competitive rival, View2, have ranked number 1 and number 2 in the image to video and text to video ranking. And in the image to video, Kling AI ranked number 1 in the world. This one is more dominant among the users. Behind this ranking, what we are more excited about is that many creators at our back office and in our group that they like our product and they said to us that Kling AI will be the AI tool of their choice. So this is something more exciting to us, and I would like to thank all the creators for your support. Kling AI's release has Kling AI has hosted a lot of creators. So far, we have more than 22 million users who have used our products. Our monthly active users have grown by 25 times. On the Kling AI platform, they have generated 168 million videos and 344 million images. And our Kling app has been on top in 8 countries, including Chile and Argentina. And also in America and other 29 countries and regions, we got the number 1 in our subcategories in the downloading ranking. So those numbers cannot really fully describe our business. So let's see what the users have to say about our product. I think our encounter with Kling has begun with the release. It has helped us create some influential work. We hope that Kling AI will enrich its functions.
Over the last 10 years, I've been a commercial director working with some of the biggest brands on the planet, and I'm so thankful for the way that Kling has allowed me to stay on the cutting edge of the very best technology in the world. Thank you guys so much for creating such an awesome product.
Our creators' relations with Kling AI is very direct. We hope that we can work together with this ecosystem. I feel that we have been through a lot through Kling AI, but actually it's only been 10 months because in this 10 months time, we work with all the creators together and go through a lot of growth.
Letting me experience with my art in a new way. So I recommend everyone using Kling AI. It's definitely the best thing I've been doing ever.
I feel like the Kling AI is not the constraining factor to our creation. Rather, it is the leader of our products. And it can help me turn a vision into the reality. I feel that Kling AI has progressed a lot. In the past, I direct you to make the shooting. Now you guide me. I have taken this to render some very good dynamic effect. Even those people who has passed away can return to reality as if they are still with us, even though they have passed away. So the Kling AI will turn your dream into reality. I recommend everyone to experience this. Kling AI has changed a lot in my life. A lot of my dreams have turned into reality. A lot of the stories can be told. We hope that we can grow together with Kling AI and we can explore more possibilities in this field. Thank you. Now more than 15,000 developers are using the API of Kling AI in their own scenarios. These developers have generated 12 million images and 40 million videos. Let's see what they have to say.
Kling has invented a new kind of camera that allows anyone to transform his thoughts into digital film, helping customers of all sizes be more creative and more efficient. The future of design is smarter, faster, and more intuitive, and Kling is the ideal partner on this journey.
We've seen tremendous growth, and we're very excited to repeat this with Kling 2.0.
The platform that turns any idea, any thought, any prompt into a full movie. Kling is our middle model. Wonder Task makes movie making as easy as having a conversation.
so much. It's become a part of our own creative toolkit, and we use it all the time.
In movie making, I think the framing and special effects, it can be very good. Through Kling technology, we can integrate it into our works to make a substantial improvement. Here, I would like to thank the developers and business partners for your support. Earlier, we mentioned about the past of Kling AI, but let's go back to our mission. The video generation technology will make it easier for the creators to tell its own stories. Well, actually, it's far from enough. Let's take a look at the problems that the current creators encounter in using the current video generation AI.
这个是
This is a common question that we have identified no matter what kind of AI tools you're using. For example, we need to enhance the semantic adherence. Let me show you a good example. That means we are far from being enough to perform better in terms of semantic adherence. That means the creators actually have limitations to guarantee. That means we need a large model that to guarantee better and stronger semantic adherence. The second question that we have identified or problem is that the dynamics. That means whether it go against or it is in line with the motion laws, I mean the physical laws. So you can see as this short, the animation shows you that. So the defect is very prominent for motions. That means we need a better model to provide better dynamics quality. Meanwhile, we need to also perform better in terms of realism and aesthetics. More examples are showing you here. For example, we need more shots to reveal the aesthetics of the motions and not that real. So we need to guarantee the realism. Previously, we have mentioned about the major or common issues that we have identified together with the creators. That means we need a better and stronger tools or model that in terms of realism, aesthetics, dynamics, as well as semantic adherence. That means we want to guarantee them in those major aspects. So that's why today we are very delighted to show you this unprecedented model we think is the strongest so far for image quality and image generation. So that's why we officially unveiling Kling AI 2.0 Master. So thank you very much. So I would like to show you a short video to reveal the capacities of Kolors 2.0, that is, make the imaginations come true. This video is showing you both the Kling AI and Kolors 2.0. The dynamics. from vision to screen. I want to reassure you that this is the largest and the strongest image generation model you are able to use. So I think I have shown you the Kolors 2.0 and the Kling AI 2.0. So I would like to show you more data. This is the 2.0 version of text to image model. So you can see the V7 just launched, and the Flux launched last year, and also recently one more popular model. You can see that. So we would like to make a comparison between Kolors 2.0, the V7, 301%, and the next one 193%, and the next one corresponding to 152%. So you can see again significantly improved. I think it's fair to say we can come up with a conclusion that this is a leading image generation model in the whole industry. We would like to welcome all of you to try to use it. Next, I would like to unveil a very important Kling 2.0 text-to-image model. So again, two players here. They are very competitive too. Sora on the right. So you can see again the bar charts shows you Kling 2.0 versus VO2, 205%. Amazing, right? And then versus Sora, 367%. I think we are proud to say that Kling 2.0 is a global leading model in terms of text-to-image generation. And Kling 1.6 can be another comparative element, the model, but let me skip that one because it's also created by us. So, Gen 4, Run 4. So, again, comparison. In terms of image to video model, 182% and 178% correspondingly. So again, you can see Kling 2.0. Allow me to emphasize again because I'm so proud and I'm really delighted to tell you that we have made continuous efforts in guaranteeing Kling 2.0 to become one global leader. Prior to today's event, some people ask me when or what time do you think we are able to use this? And actually, just before this event, many people already noticed that it's available now. And also in our industry, there is a saying that unveiling means it's available. You can use it. So again, welcome to use that. So I think I have elaborated on the larger base model. Apart from this stronger large model, we have always been thinking about one question. Do you think words is the perfect way to describe our creative concept? So this is a very classic Hong Kong movie. It's about comedian. It's an actor and actress of comedy movies. So this actress, Hong Kong actress, is named Zhang Bozhi. So if you have never met with her in reality, in what way or with what words do you think you can perfectly describe her appearance? And also, do you think you can do it better, or in what way you can do it accurately? We had a lot of attempts by using our previous tools and the large models. So none of them can actually do it in exactly the way as the video shows you. And there is another one, is an action movie, very classic section of the movie. So you can see the two people are fighting, similarly fighting with each other. So again, how can you describe this scene in words? So again, we had a lot of attempts. Unfortunately, we found we were hugely challenged that it's very difficult to describe it simply with words. So it's not difficult for us to come up with a conclusion that if we only use words as a media or tools to realize or to describe what's on our mind, is far from being enough. So we really need a new model, new language that to describe how human beings interact with AI. So how can we achieve the goal of imagination to screen? The first picture is the antagonist, and then outfit, and then the hat, and then with dressed like this gentleman, the protagonist is walking in the scene in picture 4 on the right side. So I think, we can use this example and then by using the AI tool to generate what we have imagined. So again, we are trying to define a new model, MVL, multi-modal visual language. Let me call MVL for short. So text is one important element. Another one is MMW, so pure text, and then multi-modal document as a word. That means how can we embed MMW in this particular text and then to describe in a better way how we imagined. So this is actually a more direct interface to describe and also to guarantee higher accuracy in a perfect way. Based on the concept of MVL, that's why we officially unveil this multi-elements editor. And this is the MVR model or language I just elaborated a minute ago, and one more example, again generated by this AI tool. Next, I would like to provide more details about the multi-elements editor via a short video. The different baozi, the steamed bun, a Chinese dim sum, and then you can see we're not swapping the dim sum, but also swapping the characters and also the outfit or even the hairstyle of both the actors and the actresses. Great. So as we are talking about multi-modal and also multi-elements editor, so you can see the animations are showing you is more than 2 models. And this is a case that working in progress. So you can see with the document of motion, that means we will have better control of the motions. The next one is another beautiful example of text plus MVL. I think if we're able to introduce more models as well as better polishing this model, we can perform better. So above all, as the major sharing, and also we are focusing on unveiling Kolors 2.0, Kling AI 2.0 Master, as well as this multi-elements editor and MVL, because we're trying to establish a better way or better system for people to communicate and interact with AI. And our vision is empower everyone to create amazing stories through AI, best AI-powered storytelling for AI. I would like to invite all of you to work closely with us to achieve our goal as soon as possible. Again, thank you so much for listening. I would like to give the floor to my colleague, Mr. Zhang Di, Vice President of Kuaishou Technology.
大家下午好。
Good afternoon. Very happy to meet you here. I am turned to our presentation. Today, I will talk about the Kling AI 2.0. I will walk you through and explore the new capabilities and functions of our 2.0 version. Let's walk you through the video generation models. What are the changes that it has evolved? I think prompt is a way to show. Let's go back to January 2024. What can we get from our prompt? We can see that the quality of the video generated is low. It is very rigid and stiff. But then we released the Kling AI 1.0. Using this, we generated another video which was presented here. It looks slightly better. In September and December last year, we released 1.5 and 1.6 version, and we can see what we got from this video. And you can see that the video quality has got better. We can see that with the release of each version, there's a significant increase in the quality of the videos. But what we can get from the 2.0 version? Let's use our latest 2.0 Master Edition to experience our video generation, and we can see be it the complexity of the movement or the expression of the shots or aesthetics, presentations, I feel like there's a substantial increase in the quality. This is thanks to our comprehensive upgrade in our effect. We have better thematic understanding, better dynamic quality, and visual aesthetics. Let's take a look at our 2.0 version, whether it can meet your expectations and bring more surprises for you. Let's take a look at the first one, the adherence of the prompt. So we cannot simply use text as a prompt. We hope that we can have more adherence to actions or to camera movement or sequential actions. So I will use a series of cases to showcase what it is capable of. For instance, in this prompt adherence, we can see that there are a lot of facial expressions and body language descriptions. 1.0 version has been pretty good, but then still there are some detailed have detail errors. But then the 2.0 version is a very good rendering of the shots and the video. And then in this case, we can see an enhanced adherence to camera movement. In our latest version, not only for the basic terminologies like zoom in or zoom out or something, and then we can use rotating, following, and composition of shots and so on. So we're circling around the girl, and we can see that it is more impactful. And then coming to the last one, the last case, which is also my favorite, it shows a stronger adherence to sequential actions. What does that mean? Is that in the same prompt, based on the sequence of the time, we can have different descriptions. We have to follow strictly the time sequence. we can see that in previous version it's hard to adhere to that. But in the 2.0 version, be it the body language of the little boy, the facial expressions, or the background movement, the adherence is pretty superb. So this really gives me a lot of surprises, and I encourage you to try this adherence capacity and function so that you can see more coherence and logic in your storytelling. So the second dimension that I would like to share with you is the dynamic quality. The quality in dynamics can be discussed in 3 dimensions. First of all, we can see there is an enhanced improvement in complex movement, more reasonable range of motions, and more reasonable speed of the movement. We can see the first case. We can see that in parkour, this complicated movement, the new version can make a good adherence. It can complete the movement in a perfect way. And in the second case, we further optimized the range of motions. It is more reasonable. In this case, it is a dinosaur chasing the cameras. A bigger, more reasonable range of motions make the video more impactful, as if it is true to life. And then the third case is how we can optimize the speed of the movement. In this version, we optimized some of the slow motion, unintended slow motions in the historic versions. A more reasonable speed make the camera and video more realistic. And then the third dimension, what are the visual aesthetics that Kling AI 2.0 can bring about? In our latest version, we optimized the aesthetic part so that we can make a cinematic video, and then all the intricate details can be more diverse and rich, and we have preserved our style of the art. So we can preserve the image and the style, and then for the characters' interpretation, we can make it more vivid in terms of its body language and facial expressions, so that we can see a more vivid presentation or the rendering of the characters. So all of this is made possible by all the technical innovations by our team, including the base model upgrade, as well as the training and inference upgrade. So we have designed a whole new architecture of DIT so that we can integrate the visual and text model, and we have designed the VAE so that in complex dynamic scenes, the transitions can be more smooth. And then we are the first in the industry to study the scaling law of the video generation. So we have untapped the potential for simulation and modeling, and also we have upgraded the training and inference tactics. Especially, we emphasized complex movement, interactions, camera movement, and its understanding of the terminologies can be better, and then it can be integrated into the human aesthetics and can understand more common sense in human beings. And then let's see the image to video ratio. Let's take a guess the proportion of image to video. I will release the number. 85% of the video generation is achieved through video to audio, image to video generation, because image can better render the outcome. And then in this case, we can see a very typical one. This is a image to video case. And then we are very happy today to share with you that what we are capable of in this regard. So from Color 2.0, it can have a better adherence, and also a unique cinematic aesthetics and so on. For instance, in our image, we can see it like this way, whether it can adhere to complicated prompts, and how can it adhere to those different kind of elements. For instance, in the left case, the young girl is looking into the mirror, but then it will reflect the older version of herself. So in this case, we need to respond to the age difference of two images. And then we must make sure that the color and dress should be consistent. And we can see that the Color 2.2 has did a very good job. And then there's a complicated elements are presented very well. Color 2.0 can do a better adherence. Apart from that, we would like to emphasize on the cinematic aesthetics of Color 2.0, like better lighting, better like a filmer style expression of their emotions and the atmosphere. So this one has shown that in different kind of styles of movies, what can we see? This is the first one is Hong Kong style, action movie style, and then we can see the European storytelling style of the movies. We can see for different styles of movies, Color 2.0 can generate very good images, and we encourage the creators to use Color 2.0 to make different styles of the movies. And Color 2.0 has it can host more than 60 styles, so you can make full use of those kind of styles. Some of them are very favored, like the 2D version, illustrations, 3D version style, and so on. So you're welcome to explore. For Color 2.0, the performance is made possible by a lot of innovations. We built precise pre-training text, and then we can also make a better job in the alignment. So in this model, we have increased the learning so that we can it is more aligned with human tastes. And then next, we have used some very better prompts and the inference so that it can be more creative and deliver a better outcome. We talked about the strong base model, and then Gai Kun has mentioned about our multi-element editing tool. And here I would like to talk about the tool. What's the technology behind it? Let's walk back on this tool, multi-element editing tool. So we can use the images and videos and see what we can add, what are the elements that we can add, delete, and replace. And then we also have what we call the localized in-painting in the images. We can add, revise, and fix those paintings. So in this one, we have the style, restyle. So with one image, we can turn it into different styles. So we can activate different kinds of styles in the same image. And behind it, we have a very strong multi-modal control technology. In here, we have embraced a major breakthrough. We use a unified contextual technology. And then we use a long context to train the model. And we use the compressions and caching algorithm to support long context learning. And then we use the multi-modal AI chain of thoughts to better understand the intention of the users. So it is fair to say that we have achieved multi-modal understanding and comprehension so that we can have better multi-modal control of the videos and images. So having talked about so many functions, let's come back to the platform itself. In the past 10 months, our creators and Kling AI has worked together on the platform. We can achieve text to image, to audio, to video, to remix and lip sync and audio effects. So this is a whole chain of workflow. We can help you to from ideas to content, from silence to sound. So we can use a short video to demonstrate Kling AI 2.0, the total capabilities.
Kling AI 1.0, 1.6 version, and then 2.0, and this shows you the interface and the different functions. This is a scenario that a person by himself working in this sand dune. This is a scene of a sand dune. Oh, this is the partial rejoin function. And also when you want to create the extension to this same image, no damage to it, to the original. And again, this is what we call the multi-modal or multi-element editing tool. This multi-element editor can help us to add elements or delete elements, etc. So, okay, the motions of different. And again, this is how we can simply and easily create this movie quality level of images. And this is again the lip sync we described. And again, this is the sound effect and a more intelligent and also a brand new way how we generate this kind of sound effect. So again, Kling AI from vision to screen. So just now, the Kolors 2.0 and then Kling AI 2.0 Master, as well as the multi-element editor are available via our platform. But I also want to give you a heads up that more different kinds or different versions of the models of Kling 2.0 that may be more cost-effective will also be launched to the platform very soon. To conclude, I would like to send you officially the invitations. Join us in the upcoming two big events. The first one is advertising. The advertisement, we are planning to board it in Hong Kong, SA of China, Shanghai, and also globally, like Tokyo. So in different big screens of those big cities, we're going to board this kind of advertisement. And another activity I really want to give you a heads up about is the Kling AI Next Gen venture capital. Is an investment project for this new image that we would like to make investment like tens of millions of level. That means we want to create better stories and enable the world to know better about our Kling AI. That means enable Kling AI 2.0 Master to go global. And also, another good news is that some of the the short drama series are going to be launched via the platform, and more amazing things or products again in this May will be launched successfully via our platform. So I'd like to show you one more short video.
Now, June, don't be scared. This time, we won't lose again.
Nearest Brad, kill him. The dragon stays.
Go ahead. This is our one and only shot. No fear. Go fight. We're the outliers. Win or lose, we go down together. After all these years, you're still alive, old man. This time, we've come for what's ours. Our chamber.
The crew members' names are showing on the screen, including Navy Chen, the director, and the other from details to that. So this is created, based on the Kling AI 2.0. Actually, we were shocked by how they create this kind of video and drama. So I would like to give the floor to one representative, Navy Chen, the director of this drama, to share with you his thoughts on that. But before that, a reel of the content creators. Please enjoy. Kling AI. So now let's welcome Mr. Navy Chen, director of New World Loading, founder of AICA, and a founder of Outliners Studios. Good day. My name is Chen Xiangyu, Navi Chen, Director of Loading, founder of AICA, founder of Outliners Studio. I'm very delighted to join you at this event, and also I'm very delighted to see some familiar faces. They are senior people also working in the industry. So, can I ask you a question? Before I make the presentation, why we chose to work with image and video? I think people vary from each other in terms of their answer to this question. For example, if there is a time machine and we use the time machine to go back 2 years ago, a particular afternoon, I turn on the TV set, and then this is a classic film. And also this actor on this. So I was shocked by this particular scene that he was riding on this white horse. And I think it's just like a magician. I mean, I just want to walk as a magician that to create this amazing video or image. That's why I decided to be involved in the industry, because of an inspiration that wants to be captured, because of a story that has been always wanted to be told. So this is how and why I get started. And again, I think creators of every generation have different ways of expression. So you can see in the 1850s, these white and black images, that was the first time people's motions were trying to be recorded and frozen on the screen. And then when it comes to this Star Wars, that means from the films to digital photographers, and then to more intelligent, and then to even every single person can using the mobile devices, including their cell phones, to record. So anyway, we have witnessed the emergence of different types of new tools. So is AIGC the new possibility? I think we got to know this industry a couple of years ago, and it was not until last June, before the launch of Kling AI previous version, and I had an opportunity to watch a short video. You can see by then, Kling AI was already able to reveal the images in this way. That means this is the consistency as the previous versions of Kling AI, and also it reveals a new possibility for people to create images by using AI tools. The storing happens from story to reality, from vision to screen. Based on this, we are working together with Kling AI team to create this world's first AI anthology series, Loading. So I would like to show you part of this series.
New World Loading is the world's AI episode, largest episode in terms of duration and size. From content creation to distribution, we have completed a full AI-driven industrialized workflow. Let's talk about its merits. First of all, in style, it is not only a series, but also it is a narrative-based story that includes different kind of elements like styles and so on. So we would like to thank all the authors, and I would like to thank all the important business partner Kling AI. After practice, we found that Kling AI is definitely undoubtedly the important generative and collaborative model that integrates into our whole episode making. For instance, in terms of style, we can see that in the early stage, we need to have a lot of aesthetic design and testing on the left-hand side. This is a spacecraft. This is like a clay style animation. Can you please push it back? This is like a clay style animation. You can see that in this niche aesthetics, we have a lot of large preset training sets. And then in the middle section, in the middle part, this one we can see in 2D dynamic style. Even though there's a large range in motion, it has maintained some kind of fluid style. And the third video is about a warrior story. This is a Oriental fictional story. Kling AI is a domestically made large model. In rendering the local stories and expressions, it is more advantageous. Restrained and precise cinematic expression. If AI is more than a tool, rather it is a special effect specialist or director, how much can it understand our intention? We not only need a good clips, but also can really understand the story. We know that in movie making, there's a term called precise expression, including the characters or the lighting, the lighting balance, and so on. So let's see this. On the left-hand side, this is a fictional story. It has a lot of dialogues between people, and this doctor and these robots are talking with each other, and it's moving. Its interpretation is restrained. So this kind of facial expression is something that is high risk in AI, but we can see the image is pretty stable. And on the next one, in terms of physical laws, law of physics, we can see the tide pouring, the cars being washed away, the reflection and everything is all restrained. And in the third video, Kling AI is like an assistant to build a fluid image. The restrained eyes, the reflection of the light are pretty true to life. And then the third part that I would like to say is that Kling AI can fully integrate it into the creative workflow of the episodes making or TV making. We cannot make Kling AI to replace the authors, but then it can use as an important tool and instrument. So we can talk about editing, lighting, and so on. So it is more than a tool, and we don't want to test how strong it is. We want to see whether it can be fully integrated into the workflow of the authors and the creators. And in practice, I'm confident to say that it is capable of doing that. It can enable the creators more room for trials and errors. So it is like a revolution in trials and errors. So I would like to talk about our team in Outlier Studio. We have deep cooperation with Kling AI. We are a video making company. Outlier is not a rebel. We want to be innovative and progressive. We're very happy to encounter Kling AI and work with it. We hope that with our understanding of the AI technology, we can push the boundaries and create some sustainable and long-term content ecosystem. And we believe that a healthy industry ecosystem cannot survive with the commercialization. So the Kling AI can help us with the creation of content, but then we'll also explore possibilities in commercialization. So we have customized IP for some brands. Let's take a look at this trailer. I'm a repair worker. This is my 23 years in the wasteland. Welcome to join our Mac Alliance. Give Chenran back to me. we can see that compared to now, it has made big progress from tools to industry, from new world to wasteland. We are convinced that AIGC industry can do more than that. AIGC will become the next generation of narrative industry. What is the model of AIGC development? We are pretty sure that AI video imaging industry is still in the making. We still face some realistic questions like long shot expression, camera movement, the vivid characters interpretation, and so on. But we are convinced that discovering the problem is the first step to solve the problem. So Kling AI has offered some effective answer to some of the challenges. For instance, this is the tested IP. For instance, the range of motions. We can see this big witch, which is a very impactful character. The performance is stable. The movement is stable, is reasonable. The special effect is realistic, and we can see the details of the case, the helmet. Everything is very stable. And then the second is the intricate details. We can see the eyes of the dragon, the hair, and also the flags, the reflection on the helmet. Everything is an upgrade. And then thirdly is the adherence to camera movement. In the first one, we can see the horizontal drop, and then the back scene, the warfare, and we can see that a flying dragon follows, the camera follows the flying dragon, and we can see that Kling AI can have better understanding of the space. And compared with the 1.6 version in cinematic visual scenes, it has a complete and substantial progress. Last, I would like to say that AIGC is not a downgraded content format. Rather, it is the beginning of the next content structure. And I can take you and give you an example. For instance, the live shooting, because of some constraints in the circumstances, sometimes we have a one-off selling. If we shoot it, we sell it, and then there's no problem. But then our products can be flexible for the raw material from beginning to the output. There can be changes. So that means that the movie making model can have some substantial changes. Perhaps AI can think out of the box, and we can not only be results oriented, but can be process oriented. It is not a replacement, but expansion, not a cost cutting, but an boundary pushing. It is not a shortcut, but it's a restructuring. We hope that AI is more than a tool, but I don't think it will replace the authors. Rather, in this era, the authors, the creators should better understand what AI is capable of. It is not to just chase the tide, but rather we need to know how it can better help us express ourselves. Everything can be encoded, but then technology innovations has pushed us to think, what do I want to express? Just like a few decades ago, when I was watching TV, I watched the witch running. My heart was beating hard. I just know that this is the kind of feeling that I want to create. This is the magic. The technology cannot replace our original feeling and expressions. Just like when we modify the prompt, it is not to just show off our skills, but rather it can get closer to our inspiration, because this is something that the machines cannot do. But Kling AI have this control magic. This is something that the technicians wants to do, is to get closer to our inspirations. We hope that the inspiration can be rooted in the new technology. Technologies can be iterated, but we need to stick true to our feelings. If you think that you are a creator, then in this age, about yourself and your content expression, this is something that we must stick to as our safeguard. This is something for me and for yourself. And last but not least, I would like to say that thank you very much, Kling AI, and thank you all the pioneers. This is just the beginning of the story. The new world is still loading. Thank you very much. Last, I would like to give the floor to business partner representatives. Yixiu from LipLip AI. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. I am the product manager of LipLip. My name is Yixiu. First of all, I would like to share with you LipLip positioning. LipLip is an app, and we use AI to do ACG content. It is a community. Our mission is to release your imagination, but then this imagination must be grounded somewhere. So we hope that even the ordinary people who love cartoons and animes can also make their own animes. I would like to talk about why we choose anime as our field, because animes, the historic development is closely related with the technologies from the very beginning to up to now. They go hand in hand with the technologies. For instance, Pixar, when they made the large animations, before that they will make some short videos and clips to practice and some storytelling and technology implementation. For instance, this one is Piper. It is about a little bird, how it can overcome its challenges and take up the courage. Even in this clip, we can carry some important technologies in it. For instance, it simulates the beach. In the past, in the new technology, we have a simulation and modeling to make the beach. And in the sand, there might be dry part, wet part of the beach sand. So all of these things can be better expressed by technologies, and the wave and tide of the ocean's water when it's on the ocean, when it crashed to the rock, crashed to the beach. What are the different changes? Like the bubbles might be different. So all of these are made possible by the technologies in 3 years' time of iterations, and then it's applied in the large animations. So when the AI technology come to our world, I would like to say how it can revolutionize the animations. We hope that this revolution means that the AI can empower the beginners who don't know how to write prompt to also be able to make the animes. And another is AGC. So we can shoot the real world with the cell phone cameras, but in the virtual world, this threshold, if it is even lowered to the minimum, then it cannot be fully UGC based. So this is some of a gap in here. So we fill the gap by making this community. So in the IGC community, some people can have the interest for this fan creations, IGCN creations. For those people who don't know how to draw, you have to learn to draw, otherwise you cannot do it. So we have the beginners tools in the ecosystem so that people can make some illustrations by the beginners. And then apart from that, this group of people want to do some physical works related to the images, for instance, some fluff toys and so on. And then we have some spiral campaigns. For instance, ordinary people can upload a picture, and then it can be transformed into a toy, physical toy or keychain or something. So we not only need to create the digital work, but also turn this into materialize their digital passions. And then we can see in Kling AI's collaboration how it is applied in LipLip. For instance, in the Kling 1.5 version, we have compared some different kind of video models, and then we did a lot of testings, and we found that Kling has been very prominent in 3 aspects. First is the fluid movement, and second is the adherence to movement, and also the semantic understanding. I think especially in the animations, the characters and figures are more exaggerated than the real person.
But the response was really good. And then another one is the coherence and the consistency of the animation as a whole. So we can see, the subject as a whole. So you can see sometimes in the animation, people are hugely challenged, but Kling AI is really helpful. And then we introduced the API. We just used a very, very simple methodology, or the gameplay. So you can see, let me explain. So you can generate an image just with one single click, because we have already have some template, what we call the preset template, and then a 5-second video can be easily generated. Just like at the very beginning, people tried to use their cell phones to make a film or make a video. So again, it's very easy. On the left side is the live. So you can see the characters of the animation, especially how they, their eyes, their body language, gestures, and also the flames, how the flames burning. And also during the 2025 Spring Festival, we were trying to figure out a better way or more interesting way for people to enjoy. For example, a user can upload a single picture of himself or herself and then can create a dancing video. It's just like a simply saying Happy Chinese New Year. And we noticed people uploaded how they play with their cats, how they enjoy the hot pot with their family members or relatives, and also other scenarios. And also, we were trying to figure out one more particular thing is that knee down, with their knees down. But the response was not that good. So on the Chinese New Year Eve and on the and on the 5th day of the Chinese New Year is the day for people to welcome the god of getting rich in China. This is a Chinese tradition. So we figure out that two timing. So the connection, the weather report, raining, thunder, and sunny, snow, and the degrees are showing, centigrades, and also the air quality. So that means you simply use a very professional animation model to create a better image or video. Last but not least, I want to envision our future cooperation with Kling AI. So with our app, we have generated over 100 million images by our users. I think in the future we can find a way to create a better model with the Kling AI team. That means more ordinary people will easily use this kind of model. And also, just as the previous speakers mentioned about the creators, for example, in some cases, people are not the expert at camera motion or camera language, and they are not good at editing by themselves. So I think this is a way to try to help them with better creation in the future. So what I want to emphasize is that actually we are pushing the boundaries via AI, because AI is there, and also we can open a new chapter for ACG content creation together with Kling AI. Thank you so much for your wonderful sharing. Kling AI is looking forward to conduct even more or in-depth cooperations with all of you. So you can simply scan the QR code to enjoy more elements of Kling AI 2.0. Let me conclude this event. Thank you so much again.